How are you?
Okay, good. Uh, do you have access to AI newsletters right now too, or this will be the first time getting intro into either one?
Got access. I was gonna test it on my wife, who's an agent first, just to get familiar. But I'm
Yeah.
intrigued on this call as well.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. This is great. You guys have access to AI newsletters. The reason I'm talking about that is since even though today is AI blogs, is it's very similar functionality. AI newsletters are going to be for your real estate agents, right? You're adding very local, hyper local, specific newsletters that you publish for your real estate agents, so they can get access to valuable information. Similarly, AI blogs is for loan officers like yourself. The whole purpose of AI blogs is to not just add valuable content for your customers, but to expand your online presence within the community. So it'll be very easy to search for you to various different search engines. I'll jump deeper into what AI blogs is, but I just want to set the stage about what I was going to talk about today. So AI blogs. We know a lot of loan officers currently write their own blogs and they post it into a website. It's good. It adds a lot of value into it. But the problem we run into a lot is AI blogs. It's very hard to scale up. Like you have to, sit down and actually write a blog post and post it into your website, maybe on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. It's good, but most of the time it's very generic content. It's not as valuable. It's not targeted to your community or to your city in general. That's why AI blogs comes into play. The whole purpose of AI blogs is to not just build content, but to build a specific value added piece of content into your websites where now your customers will have access to that content. It'll be easily searched by through various different search engines, including those AI chats bots that everyone's using. And in the end of the day, it's a lead capture form. We target or we redirect your customers into your website to show your landing pages. And once they're in the landing pages, they can read through the AI blog post. But more importantly, they can submit the information. Where now, the minute they submit the information, Candy will pick it up and put them through a drip campaign. So it's a lead generation platform in the end of the day. So real quickly, what is AI blog post? AI blogs, and at high level, it automatically researches your local market, writes high quality long form content, publish it directly into your loan officer website. And as I mentioned, in the end of the day, it turns into lead generating landing pages as well.
Hey Sam,
Yes, sir.
are you wanting to be sharing your screen right now? Because you're not sharing anything on the Zoom.
I was not going to share something, but let me just go and share Candid right now. I mean, not
Okay,
show anything much, but
no worries. I was just curious.
but no, thanks for that. I needed to share the screen anyways. I mean, everyone knows what Candid is, so I just want to talk about what AI blogs was at a high level. But that's what AI blogs is, and the whole purpose, like, as I mentioned, is to add valuable content information to your local market. But the three main things that we're trying to solve with this AI blogs, oh hello Peggy, join the call as well, is to first the three main things as I mentioned is to create that hyper local, hyper specific piece of content into your website. Where now it's not going to be a generic piece of content. We know every loan officer posts blogs out there, but most of it is very generic, like saying, "Hey, let me tell you the top five uh, ideas about buying a new home," or things about generic piece of content. With AI blogs, you get away from this generic piece of content. You create more specific piece of content. Exactly. For example, hey, let me tell you about the growing neighborhood in the city of Dallas. Or let me tell you why FHA loans are being more popular in the city of San Antonio. Or let me tell you about the condos that are being sold in the city of Miami. It's very going to be very specific to your market and to the loan officer where they're operating in. So let's say Aaron, not sure forgot exactly where you're operating in, but you will have a very specific newsletter or AI blog compared to Bill. Right? He's operating in a different city as well. So it's going to be very targeted, very specific to your market. And what that does is it obviously adds valuable information, but also makes you an authority on the market. Right. So when your customers are searching for specific things, they're not searching for, hey, tell me what the market rate is or any of that. They're going to ask for very specific questions. Hey, which market is growing, which is a good neighborhood that is growing where I need to buy a home, or tell me all the neighborhoods that have FHA loans or such. Very targeted questions. Based on that, we create those blog posts where it's very easily searchable. And once they read those blog posts, it's going to be very valuable for your customers. So that's the first thing it does. It creates hyper localized piece of content for your customers. The second thing, it, what it pretty much what's happening behind the scenes is it's search optimization. The whole purpose is we want to create those buzzwords in those blog posts where it's going to be easily searchable by your customers. Now, for the past few years, a lot of customers are just used to searching for mortgage-related information using Google. And of course, everyone knows how Google works. You have your paid websites, you have your search engine optimization websites where, just list out the top 10 websites that are more accessible. But now, these days, customers not using Google. They're actually using ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini or any of those chatbots. And what those chatbots are doing is looking into the internet as a whole and trying to get their data from various different data sources to various different priorities. They're going to look for specific topics, specific words, any of those things that ChatGPT or those AI chat is doing. With Candid's AI blogs, it specifically create those blogs so you can go and search for those things directly in the piece of content. So now with that, through your website, of course, it's really easy to search for within Google and those blog posts. The AI system is also going to look into those specific blog posts as well. So you increase your standing, you increase your market presence in the neighborhood through those blog posts. And the last thing, and the most important thing about blog posts in the end, is to capture new leads, right? The whole point, as I mentioned, is to redirect your customers into your website. And once they're in the website, they can read those blogs, but also more importantly, they can submit the information. They can either start on the application or can just submit the information where it's lead capture form. The minute they submit the information, as you guys know, Candid will pick it up, put them in a drip campaign, where Candid will automatically text and email the client on behalf of you as a loan officer. And of course, notify the real estate agent as well. So great way for you to capture new leads into the system. So that's the three main things that AI blogs is trying to solve within the industry, is create a hyper localized piece of content instead of generic piece of content, is to be able to search for it through search engine optimization. And then pretty much in the third one is to capture new leads. So that's what AI blogs is at a high level. Now, let me just jump into how it looks like and how you can actually go ahead and generate those AI blogs. First thing you do is where you can access those AI blogs is going to be in the content library. So I'm going to go to my content library section, and you should have a tab that says blogs. Right now, out of the box, you'll have two different blog posts that are available out of the box. You got the local authority and you got the insider. Local authority is going to create a local blog post for your specific marketplace, for your specific neighborhood. With this targeted blogs, it makes you the local authority. So if customers within your neighborhood are looking for something specific, or what loans they have to purchase, or what kind of neighborhood they have to look into, you're the local authority in the neighborhood. So they'll definitely read your blogs in there as well. Now, of course, you can schedule these blogs to be sent out on a monthly, weekly, or however often you want to send it out to. We recommend out of the box, it's going to be sending out on a monthly basis, because of course you don't want to over post onto your blogs, but you send it on a weekly or a monthly basis. And the second blog post that you get access to is the insider. Similar to the local authority, what this does is adds your name into different neighborhoods within your market. So it also makes you authority not just in your local market, but in the surrounding neighborhoods as well. Great way to, again, to expand your footprint on all your online footprint directly using AI blogs. So that's a quick view of how you can get access to those out of the box blogs and as well in the back end. Of course, as I mentioned, you can go and publish it. You can go set the status. You can set exactly when you want to publish it and you want to schedule it. The minute you set schedule, the system starts working for you in the back end. It's doing the research for you, it's getting all the information for you, and then it's going to post it into your website. Now, how does that work behind the scenes? Oh, hello, Scott. How does it work behind the scenes? Let me just show you real quick. This is going to be mostly for your admins or for your marketing teams where they can go ahead and generate their own blog posts. So I have one already open. I'll go to my local authority record right here. Of course, you guys already know how Content Cloud works. You can get access to various different pieces of content. This is going to be your blog post content. You have your your general terms there. You can assign your team members, but the main meat of the bones here is going to be in the copy tab. Now, within the copy tab, we have two different sections. We got the AI copy prompt, and then what the prompt is actually going to spit out on the left side. So real quickly, I don't want to go dig deeper into how the how it works in behind the scenes, but real quickly, the system is doing right now is we have a Candid has our own proprietary AI model built specifically for creating blog posts for your local authority or for your insider. So right here, you can see I select my AI model. And then on top of that, after you select your model, this is where you start adding in your prompts as well. You get a variety of out of the box prompts that is available to you guys, so you can use it to generate your content. But of course, we have loan officers, they like to create their own prompts as well. You have full visibility, full flexibility in creating those prompts. You can just add in those prompts into ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini. They'll spit out that prompt, and you can go and paste those prompts into this section right here. Right at the high level, you can see what this prompt says. You're a senior real estate agent in the housing market feature writer with editorial standards matching New York Times. So you can see that you can set the standards and how this piece of content is going to be like, and what your position is going to be like, how many words you want to use. You get the idea. That's going to be your prompt. But the more important feature we have down here is your guardrails. We all know we operate in the mortgage industry. One of the big things about the mortgage industry is it's heavily regulated. You have to be compliant with a whole lot of regulations out there. You got a regulatory compliance, you got a fair lending requirements, you got a truth in lending compliance and such. So that's where your guardrail prompts comes into play. You can add in your guardrails prompts. So when the system actually generates that blog post for you, is going to be within the prompt use, within the parameters you set, and within those regulations you want it to be within as well. So once you add in those prompts, you're happy with it, you can of course go ahead and test it out. It's, generally speaking, you don't want to just generate these prompts and automatically post it into your website. You would definitely want to send out a test to review and see how the blog actually looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and send a test. Select your user. I'm gonna say Jane Smith. That's my test user right now. I'm gonna select my loan officer. I can also select where I want this blog post to go to. I'll put my email for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and send that text. Now, what the system is doing behind the scenes is it's taking in your prompt, it's taking in your parameters, and doing the research for you. Researching what city you're from, what neighborhood you operate in, what the rates are, what the information out within those markets are. So it's doing all those research, which would probably take a marketing manager probably a day or two to research that. The system is doing that in less than 5 minutes. Of course, you get notified throughout the whole process once it generates that AI blog post. But instead of waiting for how it looks like, I will show you some piece of content that we already have it posted. I'll go into Garrett Locklear's website. Everyone knows who Garrett Locklear is. This is his website. Within the website, you'll have a section called blogs. Go into that. And this is where you'll get access to the list of all the blogs that Candid generated for you as a loan officer. You can see most of these blog posts are going to be specific to the city and the neighborhood that you operate from. Most of these blog posts are for the city of Nashville. That's where Garrett operates from. That's where his license is from. These blog posts talk about specific things that happening in the Nashville market. So let me go ahead now put one blog post. You can see there's going to be the blog post over here. It's a quick read. It has high-level things you want to talk about. We bold in specific things, specific numbers that we know the search engine are looking for, buzzwords that they're looking for. We put that all into the blog post. And on the right side as well, you get related blogs that are related to the city of Nashville. If you're talking about FHA loans or a specific loan type, or you're working with condos or a specific neighborhood, is going to give you related blog content out there as well. But the whole point, as I mentioned, is for your customers to come into your website, and once they get access to the valuable information, if they want to learn more or they want to get access to more information, all they would have to do is, of course, apply for a new loan, where it'll take them into starting a new application. Or if they don't want to start an application, they can go and just go and submit the information through our submission form that's in every landing page available over there. And of course, the minute they import the information, Candid will automatically pick it up, put them on a drip campaign, and then candidates automatically engage with them before the loan officer even knows what's going on. All of this is happening behind the scenes. So it's working for you beyond even while you're sleeping. It's generating automatically generating those blog posts, posting to your website. Your customers come in, get access to valuable information. They're interested, they'll submit the information, and then Candid puts them into a drip campaign. And of course, throughout the whole process, your loan officer, I mean, your agent is also notified throughout the whole process as well. So I know I talked for the last 20 minutes. I will stop talking and I will open up the floor for any questions, but I just want to show you what AI Blogs is and what it does at a high level. The purpose is, again, is to create new leads through various different sources, especially through your website. Awesome. So I will pause there and let's see if you guys have any questions or anything that caught your eye so far. Happy to answer any of those questions as well. All right. Aaron, I know you mentioned that you were going to start using AI newsletters as well. What do you think about AI blogs?
I think I like it. We're on the verge of also redoing our website. So our website's not really ready for it now, but we're very close where this would be a great, like timing wise to add it on.
Yeah.
Is this something that could also be integrated in from a social media standpoint, or is this really just on the website?
It can be social media as well. So these blog posts can be directly posted into your Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter accounts as well. So we can automatically post these blogs into your social media accounts if you choose to do so.
Got it. Yeah, that's something we could definitely start doing on our end right away. And I'll get this. Ironically, Bill just met with our newer marketing manager earlier today, so I'm gonna get this sent to her afterwards.
Awesome. Love it. Yeah, just let us know. Like I mentioned, you can get access to the blogs through your content library section. Just let us know if you're interested and we can enable it for you guys in the content library. There'll still be a blog post and you'll have two blogs available out of the box.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Sweet. Absolutely. Right. Any other questions? I know this topic is for AI blogs, but we literally have a super team in them there. I see Sky, see Bill, we have see Peggy. So if you guys have any questions regarding Candid itself, happy to answer that too. Right. Well, if you guys have no more questions, I know we're coming up to, I know this meeting was for, well, for an hour, but you get 40 minutes back on a Tuesday afternoon. I'm pretty sure more people are happy about that than the blog post that I just showed. But yeah, pretty excited about this new feature we released for our customers. Let us know if you have any questions or if you want it to be enabled in your org, you guys don't see it. Let us know, let the support team know. They'll be happy to do this for you guys. But yeah, if you guys have any no other questions, happy to let you guys go. I'll stay stay a little longer for anyone else who has questions, but you guys can drop
Thank
if
you,
needed.
Sam. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Scott. Always good having the Candid team here.
Thanks, Sam.